Okay, welcome. So yeah, it's welcome. So basically, in this wonderful individual reading, this will be for Leo. This will be for July 29th to August 5th of 2026. So, you know what's going on for you, Leo? There's something that was happening in that way. Whether if you're feeling like you're okay, whether if you not try to feel like you're all messed up, because this is gonna be how it's gonna be. This is gonna be how it's gonna be in that way. Because you have to go with the flow, and you understand about how it is, because the way of this is, it's like, everything's gonna be fine and right, but this is how it goes. So whenever you see yourself in that way, Leo, you have to understand of what you're going through in that way. You have to give it some time. You have to, you know, breathe, So the way of this is, if you understand about how you're going through, that this is amazing. But the way this is, if you focus on that way and think, all right, everything's going to be fine, that's how it goes, right? You think to yourself, it's like, well, this is how it goes. So, Leo, this is what's going on. So you have the death cards where there's endings, and there's the King's Reverse, there's no knowledge here. So when you focus on the ability to understand that, you're basically focusing on Scorpio as a water sign, you're focusing about having no knowledge, but that's how it goes. But you're focusing on endings, and Leo, you need to understand that, because when you have endings, you need to focus on that, right? That's how it's going to be, and you have to focus on that, okay? So the way of this is what's going to happen. It's, I'm going to figure out what's happening, and you can figure out what's going on here. So the way of this is, you're going to focus on that. You're going to see what's happening, and this is the way it's going to be, because this is going to be happening. But the way of this is, if you focus on the way how it is, this is going to be, and that's how it's going to see how it is. So here we go. So you have the Knight of Swords is up, right? There's basically drama here. Now, drama is like almost a part of acting, whether you're trying to underdefine it, underline it, whatever it is. But when you have drama, that's not very good, and that's very unimpressive, right? It's like, this is how it is. What I mean by unimpressive, it's very unimpressive, because that's how it goes. So whether you're focusing on what generally recurs, that's what it's going to be, okay? Now, let's see what's going on. So I'm going to go from the middle to the left, middle to the right. So you have the 10 cups first is incompletion. Moves over, there's misrotations. The 10 cups over, you're focusing on money. Page of Swords over, there's education. Hermit Earth, you already have a soulmate. King of Swords first is no knowledge. 10 Swords first is no conclusions. Here from Earth is no guidance. 6 Pentacles over, there's kindness. Exactly. You want kindness, you want respect, you want things to be happening. That's how it is. If you're focusing about having money, having wealth, that's the way how it is. So if you're focusing on a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, that's what it's going to be, because you might be focusing on that. You may be focusing on other generally recurs in that way, because the way of this is, if you're focusing on another of those zodiac signs, you're focusing on that. What's between the middle and the right side? 2 Wands first, there is no planning. 3 Pentacles first, there's no excitement. 9 Wands first, there's no fear. 9 of Swords first, there's no trauma here. Then let's see. 2 of Swords first, here which path you're going to take. Terror, there's transformation. 7 Curse, there's negativity. 8 of Pentacles, there's prosperity about money. Star Earth is no inspiration. 2 of Pentacles, you're balancing 2 things at once. Exactly. So you're balancing 2 things at once, right? You're saying to yourself, all right, well, everything's going to be fine. Yes, but not necessarily, because whenever you have negativity, that's how it is. And when you focus on not having negativity, you need to understand that about the above and beyond, right? So when you're focusing about having kindness, or you're acting like that, that's great. But when you're in this negativity, that's what it's going to be. It's like, why are you feeling negative? Why? That's how it's going to be. So Leo, you need to focus on that. What's up with this Sun card here? 6 Wands first is no celebration. 6 Cups first is no past. Just Uranus is not telling the truth, you're lying about something. So you might be acting to be Pinocchio, because Pinocchio is where basically you're telling lies. And when you're being Pinocchio, that's what you're going to be. And that's a great character, yes. But it's not necessarily, right? So whenever you're acting to be Pinocchio, and you're saying to yourself, I don't like this, that's what's going to be happening. Because when you act like that, that's how it is. If you're focusing about this justice, let's see what's opposite, please. 9 of Cups, there's no fulfillment. Queen Pentacles over, you want prosperity about money. Page there's no loyalty. Magician, there's no skill. 7 of Cups, you're not feeling deceit. 5 of Cups, there's no grief. Page there's no prospects. 9 of Swords, however, there's basically drama here. Exactly. So if someone's acting like that, that's what's going to be happening. So let me focus. So let me see what's this opposite with the 6 Pentacles here. King Pentacles, you want prosperity about money. 4 years, there's no change. The 4 Wands, there's celebration. Exactly. So maybe you might be celebrating about something. That's very interesting. Let me see what's going on between this 9 of Swords and this 2 of Pentacles. Ace Wands, there's no new beginnings. Page Wands, there's no invention. 9 of Pentacles, there's trust. Exactly. So you're focusing about having trust, and that's a good thing to happen. And when you trust the ability for the right, left, and center, that's what's going to happen. So this is going to be very good. Now let's see what's happening. I'm going to clarify this 4 Wands here. So yours is no inspiration. Okay, what's opposite with this 9 Pentacles here? Emperor, yours is no structure. Okay, so I understand of what's going to be happening. Let's see what's this Starry card about. Spring card, there's bravery. Terry, yours is no progress. Sun card, yours is negativity. Exactly. So you're drawn to that. You're drawn to in that situation whether you want to be brave. Okay, that's fine, Leo. But if you focus on the Leo as a fire sign, alright. But when you have to focus about having negativity on both sides, this is the way how it's going to be. If you have negativity and you're trying to figure out what's going on, that's what it's going to happen. Okay? So if you have negativity, you're saying, well, I don't like this negativity, then don't do it. But what this is, if you keep happening like this, and you're saying to yourself, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me, you need to have that extra strength. That extra strength is bravery. And Leo, you need to understand that, because, you need to focus on that. Focus about bravery. Now let's have some of this Emperor card. High Priestess, you're using your voice. There's obsessive addictions. Exactly. Judgment of yours is no action. Turns yours is no healing. Hermit yours, you have a soulmate. Magician yours is no skill. Emperor's yours is no nourishment. Hangman yours is no restrictions. The world of yours is incompletion. Exactly. So you're focusing about having negativity, and there's something that's happening for you, Leo. This is how it is. Whether you're focusing on another Capricorn as an earth sign, it's like, oh well, I don't like this. That's what's going to happen. Okay. So let's see what's happening with this world card here. That's basically incompletion. Just so you're telling the truth. I'm pretty sure there's no inner voice. Strengthers there's bravery. So you're focusing on another Leo. Yeah. Just as ever you're telling the truth. So you might be dealing with another air sign as Libra. Interesting. We're going to clarify this sun card here. Those are you're making decisions. Followed by the death cards over you're focusing on Scorpio. Hangman is over there's restrictions. Yeah, because you're being restricted. Because you can't do this, you can't do that. Yeah, that's very interesting, Leo. Yeah. Interesting. What's in the middle of this situation, please? Two Pentacles, are you balancing two things at once? Exactly. So when you focus on that, you focus about, okay, this is the way it's going to happen. Yes. But if you're focusing on a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, that's what it's going to be. And you need to rephrase it, right? It's like, okay, this is what's going to happen. All right. But this is how this is going to be what's going to happen. And that's what it is. So I'm going to go to one card on the left side, one card in the middle, one card on the right. So we have the 4 Wands reversed, there's no celebration. 10 Swords here, there's conclusions. And 8 Swords is over, there's anxiety. Okay, so what's going on with this 4 Wands here? 6 Wands reversed, there's no achievement. 9 Pentacles reversed, there's no trust. Exactly. You used to have trust and now you don't have trust. That's interesting, Leo. What's also with this 9 Pentacles? Hermit is over, there's solitude. So maybe you're looking for a soulmate. Maybe you already have a soulmate. Maybe you used to have a soulmate. That's very bizarre, but you know how it's going to be. So if you're focusing another Libra, are you focusing on that? That's what it is. You might be in hermit mode, but that's what's going to happen. What's this 10 of Swords about? King of Swords says no support. 5 Cups over, there's grief. Okay, what's opposite with the 5 Cups? Swords over, there's inspiration. 6 Cups there's no the past. Death careers, there's no endings. Queen Pentacles there's no stability. King Pentacles there's no security. The Moon reversed, there's no misrotations. Terror reversed, no healing. 8 Cups there's basically observation. Yeah, because you might be observing. Opposite with that card, please. 9 Pentacles over, you're feeling comfortable. Okay, that's very interesting. What's this 8 of Swords about? 9 Wands reversed, there's no fear. King of Swords reversed, there's no knowledge. Empress over, the Emperor's over, there's structure. Here first, there's no guidance. Queen of Swords is over, you're showing independence. Exactly. So maybe you're focusing on your independence. Alright. But if you're having anxiety, if you have that way and you want to do things by yourself, alright. But you're showing your independence. And Leo needs to understand that. So if Leo is focusing on other Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, if you focus on all those 12 zodiac signs that I just said, Leo, you pay attention to it. So let's see what the universe is saying. And these are new cards, by the way. These are new oracle cards. So that's what's going to be in that way. So this is what's going to be, because the way how this is, if you see it, that's the way it's going to be. So let's see what's going on. So I'm going to clarify between the left side, the middle, and the right. So we have the one card well, one's reversed, but it says Sunday, go inwards, develop a vision. Okay, so you're focusing on Sunday. What's this 9 Pentacles about? You have Wednesday, make up a balance, be entirely realistic. So that'll be on a Wednesday. So you have Sunday, Wednesday. What's this Queen of Swords about? You have Saturday. Search for joy and stay agile. So, you know, that's how it goes. So if you're focusing on the days, if you're focusing Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, I'm going to see what's happening between the opposite of this Sunday. You have Thursday. Take a stand, follow your energy. Exactly. What's also with this Wednesday? On a Tuesday, start being creative, put down a marker. Exactly. And let's see what's this Saturday. Is number 2 is it is progressing well now. 2 days, 2 weeks. Yeah, so that must be at least, if you look at 2 weeks, that'd be like 12 days. Um, Maybe you're thinking about that. But what this is going to be, you're focusing on that. What's also with this Thursday? You have the number one. It says it is almost going too fast, and that'll be day one week. Yeah, because that's when it's gonna happen. Uh huh. What's this Thursday about? Or what's this Tuesday and Wednesday about? You have number 8. Everything is in progress. 8 days, 8 weeks. Yes, because everything is going to be all great. And when you focus on that, you focus on that. What's also with this 2? This is number 2. You have number 7. Determining the circumstances. 7 days, 7 weeks. Yep, because you focus on that. You focus the ability to understand that. And let me see, what's the opposite with this number 8? And number 6, enjoy time. 6 days, 6 weeks. Yep. And let's see, what's also with this number 1? Number 5, you decide for yourself. 5 days, 5 weeks. That's what you're going to be happening. Yes. Let's see what's the opposite with this. And number 7. You have number 4. You can carve something out, and it will be 4 days, 4 weeks. Now let's see. Now let's see what's opposite with this number 5. You have Alpha Omega. You're free in the choice of the moment. Exactly. Alpha and Omega, it's between like the man and the woman, but that's how it goes, Leo, because you focus on that. What's opposite with this? I would say number 6, but I'm going to complete opposite. I'll do number 4. You have Taurus, and that'll be create a structure. 2 weeks, 2 months. Exactly. So maybe you're focusing on another earth sign. Okay, what's between this Alpha and Omega? You have Gemini. Search for exchange. 3 weeks, 3 months. So maybe you're focusing on another Gemini as an air sign. What's also with this 6 days, 6 weeks? Enjoy time. Last one is Virgo. Harvest the crop. 6 weeks, 6 months. So you know what, Leo, you're basically focusing on the ability to have that extra strength, to have the ability to focus on another Virgo as an earth sign, right? It's the way how it's going to be. It's the way how you're going to look at it in a different perspective, right? So you know what, Leo, you need to focus on the here and the now of this planetary equation, and that equation is where you have to focus on the ability to, if you focus on the earth sign like Virgo, for example, you're focusing on that. Maybe you're focusing about whether if you're focusing on another Gemini, Taurus, or Virgo, you need to focus on that. And if you have ability to understand about trusting others, or you're wanting to tell the truth more, whatever it is, you need to understand that. You need to go with the flow, because the way of this is, if you look at this as a silver lining, that's what's going to happen. And when you do it, it's like, alright, this is how it is. So if you focus on your extra strength, and you have the ability to understand that, just go ahead and do it, right? So, this is what's going to be happening. So, I hope you all like this video. Please give a like, please like, comment if you want. But, you need to enjoy this. You need to have the opportunity to understand that, and you have to focus on that. So, you know, go ahead, Leo. You need to pay attention, and Leo needs to pay attention because whether if you're focusing a good way, go ahead, right? This is the way it's going to happen, and when you do it, that's what it is. So if you focus on it, that's what it is. You're focusing about having staying positivity, and you know how it goes. So this is the way it is, and you have to adapt of it. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, Joanne. We'll see you next time I do, and that's what's going to be happening. Thank you. Bye for now, Ray. Thank you, and have a nice day to everybody. Enjoy, see you next time I do, and that's what's going to happen. And thank you so much. Thank you. Bye for now, Ray. Thank you, and thanks. And have a nice day. Thank you. Bye for now, Ray. Thank you, and thanks, and